We're back on WCW Worldwide. Here we go. Juventud Guerrera is coming to the ring with Psychosis, who lost his mask in Atlanta, Georgia at Phillips Arena on Nitro. Mask versus hair with Chitlin. Take a look at this. How many years have we watched these two athletes like getting taped from Steve Sims, Dr. Lucha in Chicago? Watch these two men with their hoods for so long. Now, here's Juventud Guerrera and Psychosis, neither man wearing a mask.
Well, other than Steve Sims recently relocating to Southern California, I'm going to agree with you. But you're right, Psychosis and Juventud Guerrera for years made their reputations with the mask. That's no longer the case, and so far, Juventud, the youth warrior, has proven, I think, even to be better without the mask. Will the same hold true for Psychosis?
Let's see, and what a stern test he's going to have here with Big Al Greene. Psychosis, former cruiserweight champion of the world. I tell you what, an intense-looking young man inside that ring.
And I don't think it's any surprise that Psychosis, who did hold the title, as you mentioned, the WCW World Cruiserweight Gold, has decided that he's going to step it up a notch here against one of the heavyweights of WCW. I mean, Al Greene goes 255, 260
easily.
And Psychosis, a cruiserweight by trade, is going to take on one of the bigger men in WCW. And well, there's the power and strength of Big Al Greene.
Out of the collar and elbow tie-up, Psychosis on his back, and Greene using his power advantage thus far. Arm wringer now into a wrist lock on Psychosis. Psychosis down to one knee, back up to a vertical base. Psychosis needs to use his speed and agility, just like that. Reversing the wrist lock now. Al Greene out of the waist lock. Put under the middle rope will break the waist lock by Psychosis.
So many of the competitors in World Championship Wrestling have seen that you almost need to have strength in numbers if you're going to compete in 1999. We've seen the formation of the Revolution, the Filthy Animals, and there certainly are rumors as we see Juventud Guerrera come out to join Psychosis for this matchup that there's going to be yet another group forming with both Juventud and Psychosis and possibly even Chavo Guerrero Jr. involved.
That's just what we need. Another faction within WCW. Man, this is going to explode right in our face one day. Psychosis. Running drop kick level Big Al Greene, and Al Greene at 260 easily being manhandled right now by Psychosis, but don't count Greene out. Like that, big shoulder block from the muscle man, and Psychosis went down hard.
Well, you know that Al Greene would eventually go back to the power moves. That's what brought him to the big time, and he just took Psychosis down to the mat with ease, and I think Psychosis is going to rethink his offensive plan.
Well, Psychosis is not a dumb wrestler. In fact, one of the smartest. He's not going to charge into a man like Al Greene, a man that can just out-muscle him. Psychosis knows that. He's going to try and out-wrestle him and definitely outspeed him. Well, reversal. Psychosis into the rope. Al Greene, oh yeah, oh, gorilla press all the way over the back.
And but you notice that Al Greene has lost his focus, more worried about Juventud Guerrero. Oh, Juventud got in a cheap shot.
Oh, and he paid the price. Forearm, oh, Psychosis with a running heel kick. Leveled Al Greene. Al Greene was distracted by Juventud Guerrera at ringside. Now Psych going up top. This is why he got that name. At the drop of a hat, he'll go to the... Ooh!
Wait a minute, did Al Greene know what he was doing, or did he just accidentally bump into the ring rope, causing Psychosis to crutch himself on the top rope?
Oh, Juventud
out of nowhere!
We were watching Psychosis and Juventud with the Juvi driver. I mean, implanted Al Greene. Psychosis is going to take it up top. There it is. Guillotine leg drop from the top. It's academic. Count him out. It's over.
Much like Rey Mysterio Jr. and Juventud Guerrera. Without the mask, Psychosis may be better than ever.
For Mike today, I'm Scott Hudson. Let's send it back to Tony Schiavone and the legend Larry Zbyszko.
Okay, Psychosis, no longer with the mask. Still very effective wrestler in WCW. You got to consider Psychosis with Juventud Guerrera ringside. Still a top contender for that cruiserweight title, living legend.
Well, they're all tough competitors, and with all that hair, you know, I mean, I didn't get a good look at Psychosis' face anyway. I don't think he needs the mask, because it looks like a sheepdog.
Well, fans coming up in the next weeks here on WCW Worldwide Wrestling. More on the card.
What did he look like?
He just looked like a wrestler with a face.
I just saw hair.
More on the card at Halloween Havoc on Sunday, October 24th, and more about Sid Vicious and Goldberg. You can better believe, like we saw earlier, Living Legend, the mind games are going to continue. Goldberg, even though he can't touch Sid Vicious, he's not going to back down at all.
Well, you know, Sid Vicious started this game. I mean, he put this stipulation down about Goldberg can't touch him, and he thought he was going to drive Goldberg insane. But the biggest fool of all is the man who fools himself, Tony. And Sid Vicious found out that Goldberg can play chess.
And we'll be back next week with more great WCW action for the living legend, Larry Zbyszko. I'm Tony Schiavone. See you in 1 week back here at the studios of World Championship Wrestling.